And on today's Project GR86 video, this modification may not be for you. It is for me. Is it for you? Let's get this started. Today's video is supported by my Amazon affiliate link in the description below. Please check out that list, as it will have parts I may have already installed in past videos, and it will have a curated list of other products I recommend. I really appreciate your support. Now let's get back to the video. Like I told you at the beginning of the year, this was going to be the year of big modifications. I went ahead and pulled the trigger on the Adro facelift front bumper for the GR86. This will be the beginning portion for the test fit, and it does look to be very high quality. It's that flexible polypropylene, I think they call it, style stuff, just like the OEM is. It's not that fiberglass stuff. As you can see, it flexes here. Very high quality. Removing the front bumper will consist of around 5 10mm bolts here on the top here, and some push clips, and then on the side here we'll pop out 3 push clips and remove 1 10mm bolt here, and underneath will be more push clips all the way under this lip here. And after you removed all the bolts and clips along here, you will need to just take this piece out and set it to the side. Now to remove this bumper, we'll need to pull out the tabs over here. Now, you'll need to remove these carefully. There they go, they're out. Now we'll just take this to the front grass here. Set it somewhere where it ain't gonna get scratched. I think you could set it like this. Maybe it's safer like so, maybe. It feels safer like so.
After the bumper removal, you will need to remove the headlight brackets and replace them with the included headlight brackets.
Looking down from the headlight, straight down from this headlight here, is 1 clipper doodle, and then 2 10mm bolts here, and it looks like a 10mm bolt here. There is as well, and then that'll come off and you'll just put your other one on. One thing to note is now you'll have this coming out into the grill. Wow, look at all that aggression there it's adding. Just try to use some imagination of what it would look like with the grills inserted in the 3 lower grills here, because I'm not putting those in for a test fit. But everything lines up good, even this little guy here and over here lines up good. Everything's screwed down properly. It fits very well. Very quality bumper. Here it is with the carbon fiber lip. The bumper here has all the holes that the carbon fiber has. The only downfall I see here, and I do not like, is they give you about 4 extra hardwares here. But look over here. On the edge here, there's nothing. And I want to put something there so it gets it up off the body. See it? I want to put something there, so I'm going to have to drill a hole probably about right here where my hand is. I gave you 4 self-tapping screws. I took my impact, or my bit driver, I should say, and I went in here and I put them where I thought they should be. One right here on the curve, straight underneath the edge of this grill here, to match the same amount that the rest of the bolts have apart from each other. See, there's a big gap between this bolt and this bolt. So I went ahead and went right here with the self-tapper. I self-tapped over here, mounted it up here like I wanted it. Now I'm going to drill these out to make my 4 bolts like this go in there. Now that I got my holes started, I'm going to take a 1/4 of an inch drill bit and ream through them to match the holes they have here. As you can see, it's the same size here. It's 1/4 of an inch. And I'll do that in all of these that I just self-tapered. So I have a bolt on there.
One eternity later.
I got her back from the body shop. They did a really good job. It took me about a week to get this painted, which was a quick turnaround for me. I think I took it on a Monday, midday, and I did get it back on a Thursday, late in the day. So that was a pretty quick turnaround. All in all, they did a really good job, and I've had it next to the car, and it paint matches 100%. I had to take the fuel door off. They popped the fuel door off, and the fuel door stayed. That's how they got the match without the car being there. For the install, you'll need to cut these guys right here out. Those are just there to keep it together when it's being shipped, and so it's able to be painted and stuff properly without it sagging. We're going to have the 5 pieces, or the 5 areas here for the grill. Of course, the center, the side grill, the duct, the other side grill, and the duct. Take our grill now. I'll start with the big grill. And the grill has these little nipples here. Those will go in the mouth slot down here and insert into the front there. To just kind of guide them in. And of course you'll have to clip it in. But I got it all together here. I put the lip on with the carbon fiber lip prior to putting it on the car. The thing with these grills here is they clip in with these little inserts here all around it. Both grills, the right, the left, and the center, have those little clippers. You got to make sure those are in, and then you got to go around with almost 30 screws into these holes up here and get all those in and make sure it's all clipped in right, because those clippers, sometimes they don't line up quite right. Now, I went ahead and put riv nuts in the corner here, here, and here, and then I just used a riv nut here. I skipped one. I added some extra hardware here, as you can see, because I didn't like the way it was mounting up. I didn't think it was quite tight enough. This might even be tight enough that you don't need the double-sided tape if you don't want it. Another riv nut, a bolt with a washer, with a nut, and then another riv nut here, and another one back over here again. And again, just make sure you got it all clipped in. Don't forget to unplug your driving lamp, your side lamps, side lights, side markers, whatever you want to call them. There we go. Don't forget to take off your headlight brackets here. These guys, I'm going to zip tie them up, but I'm going to try to put a bag around them. Plastic bag, and then zip tie them on so not as any water gets in here maybe. Now maybe you get the picture on what I meant by take some of the plastic bag that your Adro bumper came with, wrap it around the head here, zip tie it up so there's no moisture getting in that connector in case you need to use it in the future. On the bottom of the grill was these little flapper arms here. They kind of hung down like this and would move a little bit. Leave them on, do not do anything with them. They come on the outside here of the plastic tray here, and then they stick on with one of your fat clippers that you used to have. You'll see how there's screw-in style ones that are smaller, and then the Fat Boy goes on these two. And the Fat Boy goes in the center here, the 2 centers here, the 3 centers I should say, and then the outers are the screw-in ones. Now if you're needing a new Toyota emblem, this is your part number here. Now it's got these little dowels here, it only goes on one way here. And I used a 30-70 mix, 30% alcohol, 70 water to clean it up, and we'll put her in here. Peel her off and stick her down. Wow. Really looks nice. For the eyelids, I'm gonna take and use that same 30-70, 30% alcohol, 70% water. Clean up the headlights so it'll stick. And then clean up the back of your eyelid here. Make sure you got the left on the left, of course. Clean up the back here. I think I'm gonna stick it to the eyelid and then stick the eyelid down, have to line it up. You'll line it up to here and to up there. After cleaning it off, there's an adhesion promoter I'm gonna rub.
Eventually.
This install is very easy and I love it. The one thing to notice when you get this Adro front bumper and lip is you're going to be lowered by anywhere from 2 to 2.5 inches. This front lip of the bumper here measured at 5.5 for me on the ride height I had set. Now, after I was done, it was 3 1/8 of an inch. Too low. You're going to have to raise your suspension if you live in an environment where the roads have bumps and cracks in them. Like a colder climate in the winter time, the roads flex and then they settle. But other than that, it's great and really aesthetically pleasing. I love the look. And you'll have to go to a body shop. I was able to get it to paint match. They had to take the back door off of the fuel door and leave it there for them to paint match this. Come out very good, very nice. That's going to conclude this video. I would like to thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, put a little something positive out there and positive will come back to you. Peace out.